Welcome to the most unique podcast in the world. It's the Menacing Podcast. Please join us each week, twice a week, and make sure you join in on the conversation on Facebook, Menacing Podcast.
And we are your three hosts, the most menacing beings in podcasting. And if you want to look us up on X, formerly known as Twitter, our handle is @MenacingPodcast.
And prepare to be menaced by our wit, our charm, and our menacingness. So you can hit us up by email if social media is not your thing. Looking at you, Brent. menacingpodcast@gmail.com. And find us anywhere podcasts are available. Why'd you stop? You could have kept going with that.
Well, I didn't know. Sorry.
Remember, the intro's just kind of a free-flowing, hey, suddenly you're in the middle of the podcast.
Why'd you give Brent a computer?
Yeah, we're never going to...
He's not
It
gonna
seemed like a good idea.
He's just going to look up weird stuff.
You know what? Is that so bad? This is the Menacing Podcast. If we don't... I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying either. I know what it sounds like.
What's going on?
Exactly.
Have you even been listening? John actually spoke, which, by the way, John, you got quite the compliment off of our X account.
I did.
Shall we relay this to the audience?
Let's read that.
This listener
That made me smile.
May have made John's entire life at this point. This listener says, John is my spirit animal when he's a phone a friend. It is like it is his only time to shine, and he does a heck of a job. What? Wow.
You know, to be someone's spirit animal, I feel like I can just die happy. I'm good. Life is complete.
That's really an achievement.
It is.
Nobody's ever said that about me.
It is. You know, it's amazing. And hey, you know what? I will do my best to keep that up.
To keep the dream alive?
Keep the dream alive.
Good. Yep. You're the last phone a friend, which you obviously don't know because you leave the room
I always
during.
think of the bathroom. Yeah.
He was quite annoying. He got on my nerves quite a bit.
Oh my.
Yeah, Sebastian, the zoo worker.
I've heard of him. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my. Yeah, he's kind of a jerk.
He just was a disrespectful
little twerp. Okay. Well, he's a teenager. You know.
Well, that's no excuse.
He knows nothing about the world.
That's no excuse.
Yeah,
he works at a zoo. I feel like you should know a lot about the world if you work at a zoo.
He just volunteered there for a day.
Well, that's not what he made it seem like.
Oh, okay. He probably lied. He's a teenager. He lies.
He's a liar. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Brent, are you with us? You're turning into John these days.
Don't do that. There's only one John.
No, I'm here. Kind of.
You're like a child. You put a screen in front of you and completely fixated.
That's why my phone is never out. Because I'll be on it. Speaking of which, okay.
Okay, now he's got how many screens you got going up around there?
Don't worry.
He'll have 3 monitors up, his phone, and just all of a sudden, Brent, are you here? Hold on, I'm doing some click.
I'll be gaming.
Yeah, there you go. That's not a gaming computer though. It wouldn't handle much.
This computer?
That one's not. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it can barely handle surfing the web. So.
Wow, that's quite aggressive. Unnecessarily aggressive.
Oh, really?
Well, actually,
Bill Gates product.
I mean, congrats to Brent. He got the mystery question right from.
Not the mystery, the bonus question.
Bonus question,
that is
right?
true.
Yes.
Also, the mystery one because you can't get a mystery wrong.
I don't know what that means, but okay. Maybe we should do a mystery question. Brent, give us the answer. Wrong.
No, good. Nice try. Next week, Brent. You'll try
we were
again.
looking for the Pact of 1784.
Oh,
yeah, so close. Looking for the Avalanche River.
Everybody's still looking for that.
That one
listens to this podcast.
Somebody's got a map out scouring.
It actually connects. It's actually the 5th river in the Garden of Eden.
Oh my word! You're right.
Yeah,
you were playing 4D chess.
I am. So.
Very well done.
He actually is right now.
Is that what he's playing chess on there? That's
No, but congrats to Brent. Congrats to you. You got that.
It was a lucky guess.
Does that bump you? What was that? That was
2 right.
2 right. Oh, okay.
The prickle.
So that's right. You got the prickle of porcupines.
I don't know if I'll ever forget prickle. I was thinking about our trivia at work, and I was like, man, I did terrible this week.
You did.
I was like, man, I really don't
You let
know
your
my
family
answers.
down.
And then I was like, well, wait a second. I've gotten questions right that nobody else would have even thought, like, huh, that's the answer? So, I mean, I feel bad that I don't know basic knowledge on animals, but also I've gotten some pretty impressive questions right.
Well, and in fairness, you did a really bad job last week.
Yeah, thank you.
But
Last
before
week.
that, or sorry, Wednesday. That's right, Wednesday. What day is it? Wednesday. But the week before, you got 6 out of 5.
No, last week I got 6 out of 5. The week before I got 5 out of.
That's what I said. Last week you got 6 out of 5, and then the week before you got 5 out of 5.
Okay.
So your
even know
really
what I meant.
bad week. I mean, me neither. That's
I know.
Well, let's be clear. This all started in Shark Week, where we thought he was going to do terrible. He said he was going to do terrible, and then he ends up blitzing Shark Week and doing amazing.
Sharks.
Oh, I don't know anything about sharks.
But we have an email, don't we?
We do have an email.
Do you got it up,
I
or
have
were you looking up the
email
news?
Up. No, I have the email.
Oh, look at you,
Yeah.
Mr. Preparedness.
Yes. And
He wants your job.
He's gunning for it.
you've graciously or very kindly have pointed out that I need to start with the subject line and work my way down.
That's true. Could I get you to do one thing? Could you
No.
just turn up the gain on your mic just a little bit at the source, the top?
Is that left or right?
That's turn it to your left.
Ooh, he's
How's
veering
that?
left.
So a little bit more.
How's that?
It's going better. You're still
Okay.
your levels just look very, very small for some reason.
Great.
Hold on. Let me try this. We're doing a little on the fly here. Doing a little editing. Okay, say something.
Say something. Oh.
That's better. We're getting
Okay.
better. All right,
All
we're
right.
getting better. Just speak into your mic.
I swear that I'm in the room, ladies and gentlemen. I know.
Don't turn it up too high.
Well,
We're
I'm
gonna go
just-
crazy. Oh my god, the levels are all out of whack now. That's too far. Too far.
Is it?
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna. Oh my gosh. I still
Why
have
is
it.
that still in the
Yeah.
studio? We have a paperweight that he always reaches
yeah.
for, and somehow it always ends up
in my reach.
in his reach, like right next to him. I don't know. That paperweight, there's a
feng
ghost.
shui.
There's a haunting.
There's a ghost. There's a mystery.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
This is where we'll do the haunted episode.
Oh,
There
yes.
you go.
All right. So, subject. Adding to the conversation from listener. Hello, my menacing friends. Well, hello there, listener.
Oh, that's very nice. Yes. Hello.
Very, very cordial greeting.
We have such a polite fan base.
Yes, we do. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts, tips, and advice, advice on. There should be a comma between thoughts, tips, and I do the Oxford. I do the Oxford.
You're correcting the grammar of our.
I am.
Oh, boy.
Which is rare. So if I'm correcting your grammar,
that's a bad sign.
yes,
You should be embarrassed.
I didn't want to point that out, but yes. And advice on when to know if I have gone too far in my sarcasm. Well, as we pointed out in our sarcasm episode, as long as no flesh is being torn viciously from said recipient.
There you go. Yeah.
Of sarcasm.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good.
Or no tears flowing.
Yeah. Actually, sometimes it is the goal to see if you can get them to cry.
Okay.
That's in certain circumstances.
Depends on the person.
Yeah, it depends on the person.
Okay, that's fair.
Thankfully, according to your guidelines, like we just mentioned, I have not crossed the line. And I think the comma was used properly in that spot. I wouldn't say that I have... Okay, now the listener is going into... Because we asked the listeners about what their favorite Halloween movie was.
Oh, that's right. Because we were asked, yes.
So we asked, and this listener says, I wouldn't say that I have a specific favorite Halloween movie. I love the show Psych, which we referred to.
Ding, ding, ding. They're already a good listener
Yes.
in our book. This is just icing on the cake.
Absolutely. So their Halloween episodes would probably be some of my favorites. You can never go wrong with an Ernest movie, one of John's favorites. So that would be another go-to as well. Now, listener goes into my enthusiasm last week on a certain state.
Yeah, was there a...
I don't know.
Do we need to go back and listen?
Yeah.
That'll answer... You
No
were
one
pretty
can remember.
fixated on
No one can remember.
Wisconsin.
Which is funny because this listener says, it makes my heart happy that Brent was so fixated on the state of Wisconsin during his trivia time on Wednesday's episode. And then, since I like sports, John and I like sports, listener says, now we just need him to root for Packers this Sunday while they demolish Lions. Well,
that didn't age well.
yeah. Nope.
I will be kind. Never mind.
If you're gonna yell,
yeah,
lean
please.
No,
back
I wasn't
from
gonna.
your
I
mic
was
a
gonna
little
start
bit.
trash talking.
Oh.
But I won't do that because I don't want to hurt the Packers' feelings anymore.
That's good.
yeah.
I did see a headline that said that the best team didn't win.
Yeah, no. I saw that too. It said the team that executed won, but not the best team won. I'm like, interesting. I thought, usually the best team who executes wins, and that's what happened. But hey, we can't all live in Wisconsin.
I guess not.
We can't. There's not enough space.
Well, there might be. Nudge a couple cows out of the way. We'll be good. In a previous episode a while back,
I think they're called Wisconsinites, but
you got
to move them.
Oh my!
they better hoof it out of town.
Yeah.
Get a wagon.
So the listener calls us out on the fact that we mentioned possible podcast merchandise, especially if they were one of the listeners to do a voice message. Oh my! The listener is just wondering how the podcast merch is coming along, and if it's still a reward for voice message. That might encourage me to quit my 6-pack addiction and send a voice message. That's from the listener, not me. I'm not quitting my 6-pack.
No, I wouldn't expect you to. I'm not either.
So, it says,
yeah, this is so good for you. It's all natural.
You just hawked up some tar. Says the listener says, thanks again for your time and let me add to the conversation. Well, absolutely.
I mean,
add to all you want.
You sent the email. I mean, it's not like we let you. We have an email. You sent it.
Yeah, and we read it.
Didn't try to put that on us.
Yeah, we just decided to read it, but
and the merch is in the works still.
We're talking about
the merch is in the works.
The merch.
The merch is in the works.
The mercs.
The mercs.
Yes.
The merchandise.
So I have a quick question. I have
a quick answer.
It's neither here nor there. We don't have to spend too much time on it. But on my way over here, so let me tell the story, and I'll get to the question.
Okay, we're really good at that.
On my way over here, pretty sure I had a long hair in my face. Now, my hair isn't terribly short.
Sure.
This was a long hair. And I was wondering how often you guys find your wife's hair attached to you somewhere.
Yeah, every day.
Like tickling you,
yeah.
And you going, what is on me? Every day, huh?
Every day. There's sometimes too, if I drive my wife's car, where there's just hair, I'll be like, it's dangling. Oh, yep, hair.
Why is her head on the ceiling of the vehicle?
And I find it more too in winter because they stick to like sweatshirts and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I'll be wearing a sweatshirt and I'll be like, what is it? And it's like sewn into the fabric. And you're like, what?
It's like an ingrown hair. You start pulling it, and then it's like knotted inside. Yes. You're like, oh, good. There's more inside of the. This is gross.
How does that how? It like weaves with the fabric and becomes one.
Yeah, just to annoy us. I think
it's gotta be that.
I think it's our wives' way of saying, "Remember me while you're away.
I'm always a part of you."
Yes, it's like, yeah, I know. Get off of me.
Yeah, can you? Yeah.
I'm already too warm as it is. I don't need extra hair.
It's 99% cotton, 1% hair.
I like it when I jump into the shower and she doesn't leave the hair in the drain. So
that's good because that's awful. The hair
is.
in the drain is absolutely disgusting.
But it's the spiders on the ceiling, on the wall.
Where it's like
what?
And then you wonder You're not balding. How do you lose this much hair and still have so much hair on your head? How is this possible?
I like it. I like it when my wife's like, I have to go get a cut. I'm like, no, you're already losing too much. Don't get in the cut.
You don't want to lose that.
I see it in the shower. You're good.
That's the thing that kills me is, they leave so much everywhere, but then they're always like, my hair grows so slowly. It's like, how? It's clearly replenishing itself very quickly.
How about you stop pulling it out?
Yeah, well, she married me.
Well, that's true. I just meant wives in general.
Oh, why? Okay, yeah. Well, all wives all wives in general married some male somewhere, which I don't know. Men are easy to live with.
Right. Oh my goodness. I just figured out. So, has your wife, John, you can join in. You're married.
You're married, actually.
Oh, yeah, I am.
Did you forget?
No.
Kind of.
Good answer.
Maybe.
Didn't forget anything. I'm married. I'm happily married. Very, 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 very married.
Is somebody forcing you to say that?
Maybe.
Oh, blink twice if you're in trouble. Oh, that was a lot of times.
And my wife's going to kill me for that now. So.
Excellent. Does she listen?
Oh, she does.
Oh,
does she listen?
Wonderful.
Yeah, she does.
If she doesn't, you're fine.
Yeah,
You're in the clear.
She's
But if
one
she
of
does,
those pumpkin lovers. So.
oh yeah, I know.
So
I know. It's banned from the house.
Pretty much. Well, she always says she has a pumpkin gift for you. I don't know what that means. I said, don't do it. You will be banned from the house. So
a pumpkin gift.
That's
full pumpkin just hurled at your head.
That would be preferable.
Yeah. Whether it be cookie or like pumpkin drink or even pumpkin coffee. She said she's going to send you. I'm like, don't do that.
Ooh.
You will be on the naughty list.
That is. I'm triggered.
List.
I'm triggered to give
Yeah.
pumpkin coffee to somebody. Yeah, you should be on the naughty list.
It's just weird that he said naughty. It's neither here nor there. So I figured out something for the wives, and I don't know if I should. If I should
Whistling there.
Yeah,
huh?
whistled.
Whistling Dixie.
Hey, I got some money in my pockets. I wonder. I don't know if I should divulge this male secret, but I think I got to.
This is Victor's secret.
Oh yeah, this is Victor's secret.
Victor who?
Big Russian guy.
Yeah.
Oh, Big Victor. Yes.
Big Victor. Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
He's
Big
we're
Russian man right there.
We're not doing phone a friend.
Oh no, this is no phone a friend. This is me trying to do accent.
This is just for free.
This is just for free.
Oh,
free
good.
accent. Yes.
We get
Free
that
Victor
pleasure.
friend right here.
Oh, that's great. Our listeners love it when we do that. They don't ask us to stop.
There's your spirit animal.
Big Victor is spirit animal today. Yes.
Yeah, take that,
I've made
listener.
a huge mistake.
So my wife likes to point out every once in a while that when I get sick, she goes, "You're miserable."
Are you the husband sick? Do you get the
that's
husband
that's what
sickness?
she said. She goes, "You like everything. You just lay there, and everything has to be brought to you."
I mean, that's sad that it takes you getting sick to have that happen.
I mean,
that should be just the standard.
Yeah, thank you, Russ. But I figured out why we do it, and here we go. It's gonna the women. I feel like the women right now are like, yes, we're about to get our answer. But guess what, women? It's your fault.
This is brought to you by get your shot today for flu and COVID. There you go.
No, it's not. What?
It's brought to you by men.
Men, there you go.
And the reason I say that is because when a woman has a boy, for a child, not just like
I was gonna see where this is going. Yeah.
When they're parenting a boy, that's when mom babies the boy when they are sick.
So it's just an instinctual
Yes.
thing. Instinctual?
Yeah, I think so.
Instinctual. Instinctual.
I'll go with
If we say it enough, it becomes right.
One more time, bud.
Wisconsin. Final answer.
And the reason I say this is because my oldest son broke his collarbone.
Okay.
On Sunday.
Okay.
And
I
wasn't me.
Oh,
No.
okay.
It was I paid somebody.
Okay.
He was playing hockey. But
his dad went out there and just cross-checked him so hard. What the heck?
Dad!
was like, hey, man, can you pass as a 13-year-old? He was like, yeah. All right, cool. Put those pads on.
Teachable lesson.
Go hit him. All right.
You're a good father.
Yeah. So, what was it? I forgot what night it was. But my wife gave this little stinker a bell to ring.
No, what?
If he needed something.
Why would she do
I don't
that?
know.
That's unchecked power, essentially.
I don't know. And I'm sitting there going,
you can't do that. How old is your son?
13.
13. You can't even give a 39-year-old in your case a bell.
It was, and I go, and we sit down, and I go, that was by far the stupidest thing you could have done. And
Did you actually say it like that too? Okay.
And she's like,
goes over well.
She goes, oh, it's not that bad. And right after she says it, ding, 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 ding. I looked at her, I was like, nope, you gave it to him. Like, that's all you.
All you.
And then women wonder why their husbands are like, oh, babe, I have a bad cold. I need to just lay down. Can you bring me some soup? They're like, why do you take it to the extreme when you're sick? When I get sick, I'm up here still cooking and cleaning, and no one takes care of me. And it's like, oh, it's probably because my mom gave me soup, and then now you're teaching it to your son, and then he's going to do it to his wife. So don't worry, it's a vicious cycle that you women started. So you only have yourselves to blame, ladies.
This episode is brought to you by husbands, because wives ruin everything.
But I just found it hilarious. I was like, that's... But on the other hand, too, I think husbands... I think we take, like, we are sick. We don't like to admit that we're sick. So we're like, oh, I'm good. I'm good. And then we're coughing up a lung and we're puking. We're like, wow, we're still good. And it gets to the point where, like, we're hospitalized and then we come home and they're like, you milk everything.
There's just no winning,
yeah, it's
essentially.
Like, oh, I was just in the hospital for a deadly disease, but I am pregnant with your child. Why do I need to wait on you? Okay, I'll get my water. Don't worry. I'm sorry. You were on your way down here anyways. I thought maybe...
You're in the cast. I'll get up and get it. Have you ever noticed... This is a little off.
You're in a body cast. I'll get it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to inconvenience you.
Do you want some water? No, they would wait till you sat down again to be like, can you get me some water? I see that you're comfortable.
I was just in the kitchen.
I didn't know I needed it then.
5 seconds ago.
Yeah, I like nowadays, I find a lot of people when they're sick, they're like, oh, it's allergies.
Yes.
Nope, you are coughing all over me. A lot of apps that work a lot. People are like, oh, don't mind me. It's just allergies. Yeah, no, you're dead. You're on death's door right now, and you're telling me it's allergies.
You just puke, Ralph.
Like, allergies. The pollen, lots of pollen.
There's not that much pollen, dude. We're in a industrial site. Not very much.
The air is purified, filtered here.
Actually, every once in a while, I will have allergies kick up, and I'll just start sneezing a lot. People are like, "You're sick." Like, no. See,
that is the kind of the flip side. If you do actually have allergies, everybody just assumes you're sick.
Yeah.
When you're sick, you didn't tell everybody you just have allergies.
Yeah.
It's a vicious cycle. Yeah, that's very interesting.
But I don't know why I was thinking about it, but yeah, I figured out the reason why men, quote, get husband sick is because our moms took care of us when we were sick.
Our moms ruined everything.
Well, oh no, my mom didn't ruin it. My mom was awesome.
Oh well, aren't we the best? Wow, look at me.
So
I'm John.
Everything for your wife?
Everything perfect. My wife is great. My mom is great.
My wife doesn't get sick very much. That's the thing.
No, she just doesn't. You just don't listen to her.
No, I don't actually. No,
she only ever throws up after we kiss.
That's true, actually. Yeah. So
possibly in the morning. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe. Well, it may be due to because
a different thing.
I might fart when we kiss too. So she's like, oh my goodness, that's why. So.
Wow, the romantic over here.
You. Love is in the air.
Do you smell that I'm cooking?
Baby, I just laid that one down for you. Just call me Pepe Le Pew.
Actually, Pepe Poo Poo.
Yeah.
You fucked it, and now you're poo-pooing yourself.
Wow, I mean, like
I gambled and I lost with that one, but I thought of you, baby.
Sometimes you get a cash prize with those.
Who did we get here?
I don't know him.
Waited.
I'm a spirit animal.
I think you're gonna lose that status.
Oh no, I won't. I will keep that status.
You'll have to bring an A class phone a friend on
just
Wednesday.
Wait, I have
Wednesday.
characters.
Oh,
Sorry, I don't have characters.
Is it gonna be Poo Poo Le Pew?
That's a genius idea.
I've come up with some great ideas.
Oh.
The smelly Frenchman.
Smelly Frenchman who does not know what he's doing.
I did hear though, when you go over to France, they really like it if you call them smelly French.
That is something they love. Yeah, that was something we learned during the Olympics.
Yeah, and then they'll look back at you and be like "Fat American." So just be prepared.
Yeah.
They have their comebacks too.
Not as clever.
No.
Before we get to the end here, there were a
okay.
couple things I wanted to bring up. I saw this article where there's a library getting a $12 million expansion.
Ooh.
My thought was, why? Who? Nobody goes to the library. No, because
it's in public.
And who are the? No, well, you can go there. There's nobody there. That'd be the place to go for an introvert like myself. Nobody's there, and you have to be quiet.
There you go.
That's like the perfect place for introverts. But again, first off, did they just suddenly have all these books in the back that they're like, well, we weren't putting these out because we didn't have the space? They're books, like, just pile them up on a table like everybody does at their house.
Yeah. Like the old...
You go do the Dewey Decimal System. I think they use something else now. The Dewey Decimal was a great system, and then they were like,
they used the Dewey Book System.
The Dewey Book System? What's that?
A very complicated
book system.
That makes sense.
Well
yes. Yeah.
Well, it's good to use the word in the definition.
Well, it's complicated because they organize the books by letters and numbers, and then how many letters are in the books per page. So technically speaking,
somebody has to go through and calculate.
It's a very complicated system.
That does sound like a very complicated.
It's very
system.
tedious.
Maybe that's what the 12 million expansion is.
Probably is. Well,
for word counters.
Yes, you had to
Did
hire.
You read that book? No, I just counted all the words.
Yes.
You didn't decide to read while you were counting.
Well, then after that, they bring someone in who counts all the letters. Then in the book, then that actually
they break it down further.
They break it down even further.
Wow.
And then you have the punctuation people who come in after them. And then count the punctuation too. It's very complicated.
So these are all of our books with 50 or more question marks throughout. But I just love that. Oh, what were you going to say?
Oh, I was just going to say these are the books that make you think because of all the questions.
All the questions, yes. Yeah. But like a $12 million expansion for what? So they can have more space that nobody's using?
Oh. Well,
this is the Librarian Convention Center.
Yeah, maybe librarians throw conventions.
I think they should. They should have it. You can get married at our library. Come on down. No, you do a book arch.
Well, book arch.
I would like all of the works of Tolkien, please.
Ooh, that's a good author.
Thank you.
What did the author?
The Lord of the Rings.
Never heard of her.
No, Lord, not Lady of the Rings.
I will admit, right? Can we mute him for that comment?
I will. No, I will not.
No, the Lord of the Rings is a precious and.
Did you read the books?
Yes, I read them all. I read all the books.
The adult form, or did you get like some
the abridged?
I don't. Harry Potter has kid and adult, which is weird.
Do they really?
Harry Potter. Lord of the Rings is one of the best books.
In my eye.
I missed. The Lord of the Rings is a great book series. It really is.
I don't think anybody said anything different.
Well, him.
He said never heard of her.
What's another book that Tolkien wrote?
Doesn't matter. Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit are the best books ever.
There you go.
There you go. The Hobbit.
Oh, okay. Well, I kind of lump it in. Well, the Hobbit book series is really good. Well,
the Silmarillion.
One book. For The Hobbit. Hollywood made it 3 movies. They didn't really need to make.
Well, yeah, The Hobbit is just a single book, and it's a very that is a lot actually in terms of just reading it and getting through it and enjoying it. The Hobbit is better than the trilogy. The trilogy has a lot of descriptive stuff in it that I think people could find boring.
Yeah.
But The Hobbit is an engaging story from start to finish.
My man, right there. He's true. Truth.
Yeah,
No-
I
no
mean,
lie.
I love
No
reading
lie.
the Lord of the Rings series as well. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just saying for your
But-
average reader, for people
Yeah, the Hobbits.
not going to the library with the
Yeah.
$12 million expansion.
Yeah, actually, I was on the.
million.
I know I was a part of the $12 million expansion. I said I requested just to count all the letters for Lord of the Rings and the Hobbits. So,
you're
yeah.
still ongoing then.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, it's a lot of letters.
Job security.
There you go.
You know how to play the system.
Yeah. So I also
They
said.
Oh, go ahead.
I also said that no one else should touch this but me. So they said, "Oh, of course." So I definitely taken my time.
Does anybody know how the Dewey Decimal System works?
I used
Yeah,
to.
you just asked Dewey. He knows.
I think he's dead.
No, he's
Wow.
not. Dewey's never dead.
How
He lives on forever.
is he a little? Isn't
He's
he
like
a
Sean
little
Connery.
worm or
He
something?
always comes of.
What does
What?
that mean?
Well, Brent always says he said Sean Connery is still living, right?
That's just Brent
in our
has-
hearts.
And our minds.
Good night, dude.
What?
We keep his memory alive.
Yeah.
Best
You
James Bond
weirdo.
ever.
You weirdo.
Does Brent know he's dead, right?
That Brent's dead.
No,
Yeah.
Brent. No.
I do know I'm dead.
He's actually that's actually the
We
haunted
would be the
episode.
number one podcast if Brent was dead.
We have a ghost. the
Whoa,
only
what?
podcast with a ghost. Oh, people would finally listen if
Everyone
Brent were
listens to
dead.
us, you know? Everyone's want to listen to an
If
actual
Brent were-
ghost, actually.
If Brent were dead and off the podcast, we'd finally have listeners.
Wow.
Well, all the
Next week, tune into his murder
all the
We're a murder podcast.
Ooh, yes.
/ true crime.
I like
We did it. We
I like
killed
it.
him.
Tonight,
Murder
on
solved.
Brent's True Crime, we dive into how he died.
A shocking confession.
150
I did
part
it.
episode.
I killed him.
It's very monotone.
Well, I said 150 part episode. It's a very long process. Of
No remorse.
By the end, you all will be
Yeah,
educated.
I bludgeoned him to death with his microphone. It's pretty poetic.
He's telling it like he's just talking about his afternoon lunch.
It really picked up the sounds of his death. We had the microphone on.
J.R. Tolkien wrote more than Lord of the Rings, by the way, and The Hobbit.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings were probably his best works.
That's subjective. What's up?
What other ones
Oh,
do we have
You don't
here?
think
Oh.
so?
Well, first of all, you said that those are his best works.
I find them,
Okay.
personal opinion, they're his
But
best
Most
works.
well-known,
But what
I think.
other
Yeah.
J.R.R. Tolkien books have you read?
Lots.
He gets on these tears where he's like, I'm going to force you
I know,
to
he just like
admit.
he just likes to belittle
I
us.
like to force you to say all these things.
Yeah.
What was your favorite Tolkien book that you read, Brad?
I haven't read a Tolkien book.
Oh, really?
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah, is it?
Well, yeah, I think it is.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, 23. But
I've never heard of that one.
23 books.
Oh, 23. I thought that was the name of a book. 23.
Oh, jeez.
23 and me.
Hold on.
That was
It
my
might be
Tolkien.
22 because I think yeah.
What are you doing over there?
I'm looking up how many books Tolkien wrote.
I feel like John could probably find it quicker on
I
his
already
phone.
found them.
Oh,
He's just taking
But-
a long time to actually say them. So
one,
he doesn't know.
Well,
two.
okay, they don't have it like.
Buckle my shoe.
Hold on. You got
Three,
you got
four,
Shut
You
the
got-
door.
hey,
Lord of the
5,
Rings and then The
6,
Pick up some
Hobbit.
sticks.
7,
You got-
8.
Oh, I don't know that one. Am I straight?
What? Well, there you go. Beowulf, the monsters, and the
Whoa,
critics.
Beowulf?
Yeah.
Wasn't that a movie?
In middle. So was Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit.
Beowulf was a I don't know if it was a book so much as like a transcript written long ago.
But there was a wolf.
Wolf.
Sorry,
Wolf.
there was a movie
Was-
called Beowulf, though, wasn't there?
Well, yes, they
Yes.
made one based on the story of Beowulf.
That was with Angelina Jolie, I think.
Sure.
I don't know. I think it was like
That was the animated.
Yes.
That
yeah.
like live action animated
Yeah.
one where they
Live
did the
action.
well because they did the motion capture.
Yeah.
Why is he laughing? That's
I don't
true.
know. He doesn't know what it is.
Yeah,
He
it is
doesn't
live
know.
action anime.
Yeah, because it was they were doing the because I remember it was groundbreaking
Yes,
at the time.
Because actually, you go back to the
Why do
Hobbit.
you keep pointing at me?
I don't
so
know. I was actually
aggressively?
curious about that
Well,
too.
because
yeah.
I thought he was trying to belittle your statement. I'm like, no, he's true because
He's true.
He's true.
He's true.
He is
No,
Thank you. That's gonna be on my
Benedict Cumberbatch
tombstone.
did like the motion action for Smaug,
for Smaug. Yep,
and it
yep.
was like that was pretty cool.
So do you want to know the books or?
Yeah, I thought we were
Okay.
gonna go. Wait.
Well, we
Why
got
you-
a
okay.
middle.
You're being a
middle
little
English
hostile.
vocabulary. Sir Gawain and the Green Knight,
Ah, that's
the
yes.
Hobbit, there and back again. Farmer Giles of Ham. Okay, that sounds like a book for Russell over there. The Fellowship of the Rings, The Two Towers, The Return of the King, The Adventure of Tom Bombadil, and other verses.
Okay, you know what?
What is it?
Tell him, Russ.
The Adventures of Tom Bombadil.
Bombadil. Okay. Nerd.
Don't even.
Tree and Leaf, which that should be a short book.
Make like a tree and
Leaf. Smith of Wootton Major.
I feel like he's just butchering all these.
I also feel like,
I might be. I want to see if he actually wrote Beowulf.
No, he did not.
Well, in the other one, The Monsters and the Critics and other essays. Okay, I think that was the Beowulf thing. He wrote a lot.
Oh, Beowulf is a poem.
You're a
That's
poem.
what. Why are you so
right there.
hostile? Who hurt you?
Tolkien.
I'm trying to think of as Russ as a poem.
Russ is that would be a very short.
What kind of
dark
poem would describe Russ?
There once was a man from Nantucket.
Nope.
He loved his coffee and something.
And everything else he said
Made sense.
But he did do the Beowulf, a translation and commentary, together with Cecile Expel. But anyways, yeah, he did.
Cecile Expel, yes, of course.
Of
course.
I'm actually trying to think of I think the Lord of the Rings trilogy was pretty close with some of the books. They did leave out some very critical characters, which they could have put in there, especially the extended versions. But
it was not very close with the book.
Well, so I said some of them, not all of them. Some of them.
Sure, there's some parts.
Like the Hobbit, they traveled
by horseback in the book, and they traveled by horseback in the film.
There was a ring. And there were hobbits.
And there were there's a ring.
Well, I'm trying to think what
eagles at some point.
What book series that was transformed into a movie actually lined up perfectly?
None of them.
No idea, because I've never read a book in my life.
That's why he's very disgruntled about the $12 million going into a library.
What a waste! That could have gone into a new theater.
I'm thinking of it's probably more so TV shows would probably do a better job with that. Like I watched the Jack Reacher Amazon Prime series, and I think.
And you read the book? And it was pretty close.
No, I have not. Okay, so I need to do that still.
But maybe isn't a great example to use.
Maybe you should go with a book that you've read and then the movie /TV.
You know, I read Paddington Bear, and the movie was just spot on.
That's great.
At least according to the pictures.
I've read Dr. Seuss's The Grinch and also have seen The Grinch.
Oh, I've read Dr. Seuss's The Lorax, and it's pretty close. So
I've read Green Eggs and Ham.
They don't have a movie on that.
Sam I Am.
They need to make a Go Dog Go movie. Somebody needs to do that if they haven't already.
My goodness.
Netflix, call me.
Yeah.
Well, because the Harry Potter series, I've been told that the books are way better than the movies. Of course they are, but I think they said, or some people have said that book number 4 is the closest to what the movie actually was, but I don't know. I haven't read any books.
I haven't read the books.
So
I've only seen a few of the movies.
I can't do. I think we talked about this a while ago, but I can't do Harry Potter because it's a wizard whining about why me. Why does he have to pick on me?
For all our Harry Potters fans, this is for them. Boom, there, Brent's dead. So
I don't know what you just yelled at me.
I have no idea.
Well, you're dead. Whatever he yelled at you.
I think it was the killing curse or whatever that was. I don't know.
I don't think he finished it though, so he's only partially dead.
No,
we'll have to get him over to Miracle Max. Also based on a book, Princess Bride.
Ooh, that's a good movie.
The book, never read it.
I never read the book.
Movie was
just fantastic. Yeah. I'm sure it was very close.
Well, I'm sure it was inconceivable.
They read the book in the movie.
They actually
did.
So it makes up for it.
Yeah.
We all essentially read the book then.
And I'm sure it's inconceivable.
The book or the movie?
Both.
Oh, okay.
I guess so, except it was conceivable because somebody conceived of the concept.
Inconceivable.
I think that's all he knows. Okay. That's all he took away from it.
All right. Well, I don't really know if there's a. Oh, yes, there is.
What's that?
American Assassin. Great movie, great book.
Is that with Liam Neeson?
No.
No, that was with I know which one that was.
Sean Connery.
No.
He was.
No, that's not even.
Humphrey Bogart.
It's with the younger guy.
Yeah.
John Wayne? No. No?
Yeah, younger guy,
you're
John
getting,
Wayne.
You're getting
Dead,
closer.
All dead people, younger,
Bernie Sanders.
That was the book. Who wrote that? I know the author.
It was Vince
McConnell.
Flynn.
Vince Flynn, that's
Yes.
right.
But
Mitch McConnell?
I have no idea.
The Senate Majority Leader? Outgoing
He
Senate
writes some good
Majority-
books, doesn't he?
I don't know.
Oh, How to Fail as a Senate Leader. There you
None
go.
of them
I
turned into
really,
movies yet.
it's Dylan O'Brien.
Yep.
Yes, he's famous.
Well done.
Nailed it.
Michael Keaton nailed it. Michael Keaton also plays in it.
Isn't he like his
Beetlejuice.
handler or
Yeah.
something?
No, he's
Uh-oh.
the trainee.
Oh, trainer.
Or the trainer.
Is that the same as a handler? Is a trainer a handler?
I don't think so.
I think Liam Neeson's a handler, right?
Mm.
I don't know what that means. I clearly don't know what handler means.
I don't know either.
I think his handler is the female, the Kennedy. Kennedy is his handler from the CIA,
Oh, right.
and I can't find what her name is.
I thought
think
the
it's
CIA took
Shaid
out Kennedy.
or- what?
Oh, we're talking about different. Sorry. So that's something different. My apologies.
Robert F. Kennedy's wife is the handler?
Yeah,
Sure,
little known
sure.
fact.
Wow.
Actually, she
Little
doesn't go
known.
by Kennedy though.
Oh.
She's an actress.
She is.
Yeah, she was
Oh.
on Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Who?
Robert F. Kennedy's wife,
Oh,
Wow.
Junior's wife.
oh, okay.
Hmm.
But
I forget what her name is. You'd recognize her if you saw her.
most likely. I thought one of the Kennedys married. What's his name? You know who I'm talking about. Don't Arnold.
Oh, that was Maria Shriver.
Oh, I thought she was part of the Kennedy clan.
Maybe she is.
No, Arnold's daughter married Chris Pratt.
Well, that was a good choice for her.
That seems like the only one in that family that makes a wise decision.
Like, where are we going?
I have no
But
idea.
anyways,
Off the rails.
American Assassin. American Assassin.
Good movie.
It doesn't necessarily follow the book like spot on, but it's pretty. You get the It does a pretty good job of.
He
getting the
explained that
gist.
really well.
No, it doesn't. Okay, so Mitch's fiance doesn't die the way she dies in the movie. She dies in a
Oh, good.
plane crash.
Good. Oh, okay.
Oh.
I have no idea what he's talking about. I don't even know who Mitch is.
Mitch
Well,
Pratt.
he's the actor in the movie. His fake wife in the movie dies by poison? Or is it knifing? Gunshot. Hanging. Give me something. I don't know.
A library.
a library.
She death
Boredom.
by reading. Boredom. Yes.
Boredom. Yeah.
Actually, it was a wicked paper cut. She got sepsis.
Oh, you gotta be careful of that. If there's a book.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't talk about the dangers
she
of
didn't.
that.
She probably didn't get her flu shot or her whatever infection shot that she needed to get. So
What?
Where are we going with this?
I don't know.
How
She
about
didn't
we
get her
ra-
tetanus shot for the paper.
No, her
Isn't
paper
that
cut shot.
metal?
It,
What?
You get a tetanus shot for like metal things.
Yeah.
Rust.
Well, I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah. Tetanus. But that was a metal shot.
yes, tetanus is the metal shot.
Oh, you take a shot of Goldschlager.
Saw Goldschlager. There you go.
All
I got
right.
my tetanus.
Well, this has been an interesting way to wrap up the podcast.
Well, it's been an interesting week.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
No, the world's ended, so
Oh, it has
that's how
been.
we know.
Are you
Election's
sure the world's
over,
in? A lot of people are praising right now.
Yeah, hallelujah. So, thank you for listening, folks. We'll be back
Blasphemy.
next week with an all new episode.
Maybe.